world today is facing big challenges, from climate change to food waste. That's where the SDGs comes in. 17 goals created to make the planet greener, healthier and fairer for everyone. As youth, we believe every small action counts. And that's why we created our own step towards these goals. Something simple but powerful.
Hi, my name is Kanchanassri Jivaratnam.
Hi, I'm Adelina.
Hi, I'm Pavieena Darshiniee A.
Hi everyone, my name is Drashti, Kapil, Sutaria.
Hi, I'm Cassandra.
No, Adel, my plant is dying. I water it every day.
Maybe it's a fertilizer. Chemical ones can actually damage the soil, you know.
Actually, I wish I had something natural.
Many students and families love gardening but can't afford expensive fertilizer or worry about the harm of chemicals. Our solution, a natural biodegradable fertilizer sheet made using dry leaf, flower petals and peppermint oil. It's safe, easy and kind to the environment. Just place it on the soil and let the nature do the rest.
Our innovation supports Sustainable Development Goal 12, which is responsible consumption and production. By reusing natural waste like dried leaves and flower petals, we reduce landfill waste and avoid chemical pollution. Instead of buying harmful fertilizers, we created something that's safe for plants, people, and the planet. BioSheets teaches that sustainability starts at home, and even a small product like this can support a much greener world.
SDG 15. Land on Life. Our paper reaches to the soil as nutrients supporting plants and biodiversity.
SDG 6, which is clean water and sanitation. Because we use no harmful chemicals, our BioSheet does not pollute rivers or groundwater, keeping our water source safe.
SDG 13. Climate Action. By using natural waste materials instead of burning them, we reduce carbon emissions and fight climate change.
Finally, SDG 3. A cleaner environment means a healthier community, free from toxic smoke and chemical residue.
First, we begin by preparing our natural ingredients. Dry leaves, papaya leaves, and banana leaves are hand-thrown into smaller pieces and boiled in water for 2 to 3 hours. To enrich the mixture, peppermint oil is added, amplifying its natural strength. Meanwhile, another blend is created using bougainvillea petals, rose petals, and hibiscus petals. These flowers are boiled separately to preserve their delicate yet powerful properties. Once ready, both mixtures are blended into fine pulp. The flowers first, then the leaves. The two pulps are then combined evenly, uniting the vitality of leaves with the richness of flowers. This pulp is poured into a basin of water, where fibers are carefully sifted into thin sheets using a paper measure. Each sheet is placed on cloth, pressed with a sponge to remove excess water, and left to dry under open air. When dry, the sheets become biopaper, not cut but kept whole, placed directly on soil, safe, eco-friendly and powerful.
Here are the ingredients we used and the reasons we chose them. Dried leaves. Add essential nutrients, improve soil structure and increase soil moisture. 2. Banana leaves. Contain potassium, calcium and magnesium. Help improve root strength and overall plant growth. Hold moisture in the soil and prevent erosion. 3. Papaya leaf. Rich in nitrogen and enzymes like papain. Support fast decomposition and healthier soil. Enhance soil microbial activities. 4. Pandan leaf. Add fiber and natural fragrance to the compost. Improve water retention and act as a pest repellent. Encourage strong root development.
5th, bougainvillea petals. Contribute phosphorus and color enhancing nutrients. Support flowering and balance soil nutrients. Act as a natural compost activator. 6th, hibiscus petals. Provide antioxidants and a mild acidic balance. Help flowering plants bloom better. Maintain microbiome balance in the soil. 8th, rose petals. Contain essential oils and trace minerals. Boost soil texture and support flower growth. Add organic matter to the compost. And finally, peppermint oil. Natural antibacterial and antifungal. Prevents root disease and improves plant immunity. Adds a refreshing scent to the sheets.
Since we tested the BioSheet through a soil absorption and composting experiment, we observed how it decomposed over several days. On the first day, I tore small pieces of the BioSheet, placed them on the soil and watered it. By the second day, the BioSheet was still visible, but it had already softened and started to break into smaller chunks. On the third day, the pieces were still visible, but it was clear they were in the process of decomposing. By the fifth day, the BioSheet had completely dissolved in the soil. Compared to my friend's test using round pellet fertilizer, which remained visible even after several days, Our BioSheet proves to decompose faster and more effectively, making it more eco-friendly.
Most fertilizers in the market today are chemical-based, relying on synthetic compounds like ammonium nitrate, urea, and phosphate salts to accelerate plant growth. While they may give fast results, they often damage the main thing they aim to help, the soil fertility. Over time, these chemicals reduce soil fertility, kill beneficial microbes, and disrupt the natural nutrient cycle. They create a false sense of productivity, leaving the soil weak, dry, and dependent on repeated chemical input. The runoff from these fertilizers pollute rivers, harm aquatic life, and contaminate drinking water. Worse still, they leave toxic residues on crops, affecting human health. These effects are not just environmental. They are long-term ecological damage caused by short-term solutions. Many low-income farmers become trapped in a cycle of buying expensive fertilizers just to keep their crops healthy. Lastly, types of fertilizers also take a long time to dissolve in the soil. Price and cost. Our biopaper is very cost efficient because almost all the raw materials such as banana leaves, papaya leaves, dry leaves, bougainvillea, hibiscus and rose petals are free of cost since they are collected from nature. The only ingredient that requires purchase as peppermint oil, which costs just 1 ringgit, makes production very affordable. Each sheet of biopaper can be sold at 1 ringgit 50 cents, while the actual production cost remains extremely low by keeping the selling price affordable. Biopaper is accessible to everyone while still being eco-friendly and sustainable.
By incorporating powerful natural ingredients such as banana leaves for essential nutrients, papaya leaves for nitrogen enrichment, pandan leaves for moisture retention and pest control, floral petals like hibiscus, rose, bougainvillea for blooming and soil balance, BioSheets offers a full spectrum nourishment for plants. Peppermint oil further protects the roots and adds antibacterial benefits. These ingredients were thoughtfully selected not only for their individual properties but for the way they complement each other to create a balanced, biodegradable fertilizer. Together, they form a smart and sustainable formula that improves soil quality, strengthens plant growth, reduces environmental harm. This is BioSheet, a natural solution for healthier soil, greener garden, and a cleaner planet.
Thank you and bye!